What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people always ask me, they know I'm a street reporter. They know I've been documenting the culture for a while. They can tell that I didn't really talk to these guys. So they kind of feel like my opinion got some kind of authenticity to it. So I appreciate that. But what I'm always asked a lot is, besides Chief Keef, I told you guys, everywhere I go, people asking me about Chief Keef. I have no idea. I always get asked this one question: why do rappers always die? Why do rappers always die? Is that a dangerous job? Is that the most dangerous job in the world, especially coming out of Chirac? My opinion on that shit is, I think it's a lot of things that kind of play its part into why rappers might lose their lives. You got to understand, most of these guys didn't inherit this money. They didn't inherit this fame. They grew up just like you, poverty, sitting on porch, rapping, coming up with dreams, and then overnight, you just might end up fuck around and make it and become the next rapper signed to Jay-Z or something like that. That's the moment where you don't realize that you're not really the same no more. A lot of these rappers always end up dying in their own cities because they try to stay too real. They try to stay too honest, and they don't realize that that might be the first mistake that you're going to make. Most rappers are going to lose their lives. Just think about this. You guys are still living the same way. Niggas are sitting on the porch. I know people who wake up in the morning with thoughts of hitting licks. I know motherfuckers who wake up in the morning and soon they get up and open their ass up, they got them getting out the bed thinking about how to hit a lick for the day. Now, you got your ass who used to think that same exact way. Now, all of a sudden, you done got rich. Now, you thumbing through hundreds of thousands and shit, and you still want to be in that neighborhood around these guys. You never looked at them like this, but these niggas is wolves. You know, now that you got something to live for, it's going to feel different. I didn't see this type of shit happen when Rico Reckless got to blowing up. A lot of people wanted him to beef and be on that street shit, but he seemed an opportunity. But back to what I'm saying, as this rap shit, they don't understand that. They don't notice the facial expressions, the frowns, the angriness. You knew that nigga was thirsty before you made it. He even thirstier now that you got assets. And then a lot of people don't understand. You be on those blocks, bro. These are regular neighborhoods. You be around there doing shit that you don't even know that you doing. You be counting hundreds and thousands around niggas, baby mamas and shit like that. You know, you done came up to little kids outside playing. It's the summertime. You done came on the block and gave all the kids $20 and $40 and $50 and shit like that. Look, these niggas in the hood don't like that shit, bro. You can't be doing shit like that. That shit kind of make niggas feel like they baby moms like you and shit like that, bro. You're gonna lose your life because you still think you one of these guys and you're not. I done seen this plenty of times. And then another thing, it's like with the record labels dissolving and end up putting a lot of these guys' lives in jeopardy. It's no longer people who have been in the music business for 20, 30 years telling you, look, we're going to sign you, keep him there, only bring a few people with you out here to LA, go get you some bodyguards, move like this your A&R. You know, they setting you up to win. Now with none of that, it's just guys doing this shit independent. These guys get a few dollars in their pockets and get to feeling like Yosemite Sam. You might end up getting your life took. They don't have the right proper guidance. No one's telling them how to move. No one's telling them stay away from this, stay away from that. That's the shit didn't happen when these record labels disbanded. It made it every man for itself. A lot of these young people don't really know how to move. Just imagine, a lot of y'all ass was 16, 17 years old too. Imagine if you was 18 years old with $2-3 million. Think about the shit you be doing if you ain't got no bigger brother, no bigger sister, or somebody in your corner to tell you, hey, bro, we gonna do it like this. I think that's one of the main reasons why rappers die, especially from Chicago. Now, don't get me wrong, get some gang banging involved in that shit. But once we get past that part, I'm going to just say, I just think it's like a lack of guidance. And then there's other things. You don't got no bodyguards. I done seen this plenty of times. You're doing millions of views on YouTube. You want to know who does millions of views on YouTube? Drake does that. Jay-Z does that. Lil Baby does that. Lil Durk does that. All those guys I just named got bodyguards with them. Some might even got military bodyguards. I mean the type of bodyguards that'll touch your neck like this and you'll die. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fuck around because they gotta protect themselves. You got millions of views on YouTube, and it's just your ass. You going to that same corner store. You going to get them same loose squares. You going to get that same shit. Somebody gonna spot you and take your life, especially on some rap shit, because that's like some aggressive shit. People gonna want to try you if you out here gang banging and talking about shit. And then as a rapper, you always in situations where it's dangerous. Every time you at an event, it's always majority of the people gonna be drunk. It's always gonna be liquor sold there. People gonna always be smoking just to get to the crowd, just so they can see you perform. Who really want to go to a concert sober? You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of these things that I don't think these rappers understand. You get to a point where you got to understand you the only person who makes $20 million a year that's in this neighborhood. You know, it's hard getting to the point where you gotta realize, like, bro, you can't do that shit no more. That's why I tell people they don't never prepare for if they record break off. A lot of people just prepare to get rich. Man, if I make it rich, I'm gonna go get 12 houses. I'm gonna buy the whole neighborhood. I'm gonna give you this house. I'm gonna give you that house. They lying. That shit not gonna happen, bro. They lying. I'm just telling you, you gonna have to prepare, because what happens if you do the right thing? What happens if you write a dope ass song? You go get a dope ass beat. You upload that shit on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, that shit do 800,000 views. You wake up the next morning, you at 1.3. You wake up the next morning, you at 2 something. You cap out at 3 million views. You got the hottest song in the city. The radio even picked your shit up. They playing your shit. But what they don't know is you put that shit on my YouTube channel. So you ain't catching no residual off that shit. You ain't monetizing off that shit. Bro, all you getting is the clout. Whoever that channel on is getting that music. But you getting that fame, right? So you ain't got no money in your pocket, but you famous as hell. Where you gonna go? And then a lot of these rappers don't be knowing. They act like, man, I ain't famous, man. Fuck all that shit. I ain't famous. And then look, nobody knew they were finna die when the shit happened. Ain't nobody knew, like, damn, okay, it's finna happen. Nobody knew that shit, bro. They just got spotted, got caught lacking. So you gonna have to move different, prepare different. I mean, even if you don't think you famous, your song do 1 million views. I don't give a fuck where you from, bro. You a op. I'm telling you now, you ain't gonna believe that shit. I've been saying this shit for years. You're not gonna believe this. I know you're gonna say, man, Truth, you tripping, bro. Man, look, we 50 niggas, man. We the click boys, man. We the click boys. I'm telling you, the moment you do 1 million views, your ass gonna be a op. You better move different, or you gonna end up getting your life took. I done seen it in several situations. It's not the same anymore. A lot of people think YouTube popularity is a financial gain, and it's not. It's just YouTube popularity. A motherfucker out here take your life for the clout, because that shit poisonous. Look, that clout shit poisonous if you ain't got the right kind of backbone. That shit is poisonous, man. Look, that shit of how you scamming your fans. Look, the clout of how you scamming your fans, bro. I done seen the shit. Look, rappers will be scamming them out of feature money. Websites scamming the artists out of promo money. The promoter scamming the artists out of performing money. Look, the clout of how you doing shit you never thought you would do. I'm finna tell y'all some real shit you might not believe me. Look, this some real shit, and I don't know if y'all can think real. Let me tell you some real shit. Look, I didn't seen the clout